of the Last Unicorn from Peter Beagle, also IDW, also 2010. Okay, done with IDW stuff for now. So, Archie's getting married to Veronica. We all know it's coming up. It's going to take place 5 years in the future, so they don't have to stick with it, I guess. We can still do our stories that don't take place within any recognizable time frame. Archie is also just about 70 years old, too. Okay. There's going to be new CDs from the Archies and from Josie and the Pussycats within the next year. And then Archie and IDW. Man, I thought I was done with them. Apparently not. Archie and IDW will be teaming up to do reprints of old Archie comics. So, it could be alright. Alright. There will be a 7-issue Marvel Knights series starring Deathlock. The original Deathlock from 70s from Astonishing Tales, not any of the newer ones being done. That's written by Charlie Houston, and if it works, they're going to do more with the character. More on World War Hulks. There will be a quote-unquote major death in World War Hulks. Who knows? There's always major death. Remember when Marvel promised a big death, a giant death in Civil War, and it turned out to be Giant Man? No, sorry, Goliath. Either way, so major death, maybe Thunderbolt Ross is a major, and he will die. I don't know. Alright, and after Hulk 600, which came out, so you probably know, Bruce Banner can no longer turn into the Hulk, so our two Hulks are Scar and Red Hulk. For now, until Bruce Banner comes back by a magic bullet, much like Steve Rogers. Alright, Dr. Voodoo, Avenger of the Supernatural, comes out in October. Brother Voodoo is the new Sorcerer Supreme. This will be his adventures. It will be done by Rich Remender and Hefte Palo. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Sounds awesome. Looks fantastic. The art looks great. Brother Voodoo always been a joke character, if you remember the old Fred Hembeck comic strips in Marvel Age. So it's going to be really interesting to see what the hell happens for it. The preliminary art looks great. I'll definitely be looking into this. Big announcement from Scholastic and Cartoon Books and Jeff Smith. There will be new Bone books coming out. Bone Tales comes out in summer 2010, and Bone Quest for the Spark comes out in 2011. Looks like we have all new Bone characters from the covers. Looks like some kids, new generation. Awesome stuff. Can't wait for it. Alright, Umbrella Academy 3, which will feature the Murder Magician, who was in the Umbrella Academy story from Free Comic Book Day, is on the way, but Gerard Way, who writes it and is from My Chemical Romance, is also working on a new series called Killjoys, which he says will be a more mature, more adult title, taking what he liked best from 90s comics, not the foil covers and the shoulder pads and the people who can't draw feet 90s stuff, but like the Invisibles, Preacher, Vertigo all of a sudden getting big, Madman, stuff like that, the good stuff from the 90s. So this is going to be his tribute to this, probably an 18 and up book. Two new titles called Bakuman and Toriko will be coming to Shonen Jump magazine. Max Brooks, he of the World War Z book, which will have a graphic novel coming out, I believe, in October, and is on its way to becoming a movie. But Max Brooks will be writing a miniseries of G.I. Joe. Okay, the Marvel Superhero Squad Cartoon Network show starts in September, and they're announcing voices today. The guy that voices SpongeBob SquarePants is going to be doing the voice for MODOK on the series, along with a lot of other ones. Looks like it's going to be an absolutely ridiculous kid cartoon, but hopefully with a lot of goofy ass stuff for adults. So we'll be watching it in September, because Batman Brave and Bold's been fantastic, and that was a kid show. When we all first found out about it, then we think it was going to be some lame kid show. It's freaking awesome. Alright, one more thing for World War Hulks. There's going to be a third secret group within the Marvel Universe called the Intelligentista, something like that. Because we have the Illuminati, we have the Cabal. This is going to be a third group made up of some of the smartest, if not the smartest, people within the Marvel Universe. It sounds like some of them we've never met before, but they've been in the background pulling strings for a while, so this will be interesting. Hopefully it's worth it, because the Illuminati was a great idea. The Cabal I'm a little disappointed about, so hopefully this does something else, and I'm sure it's building up into the next Marvel story, and the next, and the next. Dark Reign becomes Dark Siege in the fall. Supposedly it's all going to end in December, and then we'll go to our next event. Marvel, please, take a breath. Give us, a year to just do stories with your own characters. Everyone's in their own issue, everyone's in their own title. build people up, and then 2011 give us another big event. Like, just take time to breathe. It ain't a party when you do it every night. Finally, the big news from Comic-Con, Marvel has bought the rights to Marvel Man. If you remember Marvel Man, who was also called Miracle Man because of copyright issues with Marvel, created long time ago. Then we had Alan Moore write him and Neil Gaiman write him, and it was awesome. It's been out of print forever because there's been so many lawsuits. Todd McFarlane said he bought it and introduced a character called Miracle or something like that within Spawn. But then it didn't sound like he actually had the rights to the character. So it's been a big mess. Well, it turns out the creator, Mike Anglo, is still alive at 94 years old. Sounds like everyone thought he was dead. So no one knew who had the copyright. Well, he's alive. He owns the copyright. Marvel bought it out. Hopefully they'll reprint a bunch of stuff. They're in talks to figure it out. Right now it's just Marvel owns Marvel Man. Done. That's it. We got him. So they don't know what they're going to do yet. Hopefully collecting stories. And there's a great drawing up by Joe Quesada of Marvel Man reaching his hand out. Very Doctor Who-ish, to reference the show again. Like, come with me. Let me take you on this journey. And Quesada said when he did the art, he had to make sure it was done correctly so that when the other pieces are added to it, it all flows seamlessly. What are the other pieces? We don't know. Has he bought the rights to all the other characters? To all the other Marvel Men, the Marvel Man family? Is Marvel Man maybe going to be one character and Miracle Man another, and that's how we're going to deal with continuity? Is Marvel Man going to join the Marvel 616 universe? Is he going to be in Annihilation, or in Fantastic Four, or in Avengers, or in War of the Kings? Don't know. It sounds like a lot of cool stuff coming up. So that's it for today. I'm going to go watch Comic-Con coverage on G4 right now, and we'll talk more about it later. See you. I'm Kevin Hellions. Check me out, teamhellions.wordpress.com. Write to me, teamhellions@gmail.com, facebook.com/teamhellions, twitter.com, team_hellions, YouTube channel where you found this, Team Hellions YouTube channel. I will see you later. Comment, rate, subscribe, send me an email. Let's talk about stuff. Any questions you have about wrestling, comics, MMA, I will answer. We can discuss it. Let's get back and forth going, and I'll see all of you later. Thank you.